Hello and good morning. I'm meteorologist Sean McAday. Today we are tracking a warm day. More sunshine holding on through today. We're starting in the low 50s this morning, which is, by the way, basically our average high temperature this time of year. And we were just below that with our low temperature. So it's going to be a hot day. Mid to upper 60s by lunchtime. Beautiful for an outdoor lunch on the patio or at a restaurant somewhere. Mid 70s briefly this afternoon. Very warm for this time of year. Mostly sunny skies. It also gets very windy. Winds out of the south, now 15, 20 miles per hour gusting above that. I'll show you those gusts in a second. Also, the sun now sets before 6 p.m., so that's changing. Talking about the high temperature, 74 degrees would tie the all-time high temperature record for November 2nd, set in 1953. That same record set in 1953 for Mason City as well, which was 75. We have a chance at both of these numbers today, so we'll be watching those closely. Either way, though, we know that it's going to be a hot day. But also, it's partly fueled by winds out of the south, bringing us this heat. Winds are going to be gusting today, 30-plus miles per hour, mostly in the afternoon. It's windy this morning. It's really windy this afternoon, so if you need to rake the leaves, walk the dog, do it this morning. This afternoon, it's a bit more difficult. As we're working into tomorrow's still a pretty windy day. You see some gusts of similar magnitude, but then things change. Now winds out of the north on Friday. That means a cold front's moving through. Look at the next couple of days. Today's super warm. Tomorrow's still really warm. 68, a mix of sun and clouds. Breezy. But Friday, Saturday, it's going to rain. And it's going to get cooler too. But the rain is a good thing because we need it. Friday, Saturday, it will rain. Friday's the best chance of that. Saturday, you could see some earlier in the morning. Sunday, there's a lingering chance, but I don't really think so. I think that's less of a chance now. Let's talk about how much rain we could see, right? Most of the rain, the heaviest, looks to be to our southeast, closer to Prairie du Chien and places like south of La Crosse, Decorah, Howard County as well, closer to Floyd County, Madison. You can kind of see that right here in eastern Iowa. But still, some of that's going to get us Friday, and some of it rebounds back on Saturday, gives us potentially another inch. So we're probably looking at over an inch of rain during at least between Friday and Saturday, which is fantastic news because October was really dry. In October, it was the 16th driest October ever for Rochester. Less than an inch of rain fell. This compares to last year where it was still slightly below normal, but it was much better. Mason City, it's even more extreme. Mason City, barely half a quarter of an inch, 0.13 inches all October, which is way less than the normal 2.5 inches we normally see this time of year. 7-day forecast is going to take a second to load, but what I'm showing you right here is it rains and cools down Friday and Saturday. Into next week, we hold in the low 50s early in the week.